Hey, once again, this is Johnny Cinco, always here, back at it with another podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. Click like and subscribe if you like the content. Again, thank you very much, so much for being part of this. So once again, I want to say something um, about the fact that sometimes, don't don't compare your path to anybody else's path. Your path is your path to get to wherever your goal is. Don't compare yourself. You know, you're gonna find yourself wanting to, and people comparing the fact that they got to their goal faster than you, but you're more mature, right? You took the time to learn that craft. But sometimes, in our grind, sometimes things do come quick, and that's a good thing too. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm talking about those guys, and gals, soldiers, and or whatever it is that the goals that they have. Um, it's going to take some time, but you're mastering. You're mastering whatever that is. If it's wood shop, mechanic, typing, writing, gym, lifting, Olympic lifting, whatever the case may be. It takes time. Because everybody, are easily where we see nowadays where people post, the successes, the personal records, the amount of money they're making, the goals they've set for themselves. We see all that, right? But we rarely see the grind, right? Something I always love to see is sometimes, as you see these boxing or MMA or even, the track marathons, you see all those, or the documentaries of how this person climbed, Mount Everest. You see all those different documentaries, you see all these different, like these 24/7s, whatever it is, man. But you find yourself, one, they had a coach, one, they had mentors, some had, experience, they went out there. Some people, did it on their own, went on YouTube and looked at, how to's. And little by little, right, they became masters. And some people, they have opportunities that some people don't have, and that one might not have. But guess what? Your path again is your path. And so don't be upset that somebody got it faster, or somebody got it quicker, or somebody has the same amount of time, but for some reason they might have a certain edge on you. Your path is your path. So whatever that your path was to get to where you're at today, it's your path. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't compare yourself to how they got there. Opportunities came, if it was timing, if it was good luck, whatever the case may be, you're satisfied with the amount of work that you've done to get to where you're at. So once again, I ask you, keep on grinding, keep getting after it. I believe in you. You believe in yourself. Family, friends are always waiting to see exactly what version of you is today, and tomorrow and the next day. So what I ask, always stay in that path, right? Always stay in that path. And if you got to stop for a little bit, think about it. Ask a mentor, ask a friend, ask a family member. Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Never in your path, as you're getting, closer to your mastery, closer to being the best version of you. Never think the fact that no one's there to help you, because guess what? There's people out there that are willing to help, but you got to ask, right? And that's the thing, right? So again, and the more you ask the questions, the more you read, the more you study, the more that you do to get after it. Guess what? You're gonna thank yourself later. So if you're in that position where you find yourself in there, guess what? It's your path, and it's gonna be your path. It's gonna be your story. And at the end of the day, you get to tell the story the way it went for you. And everybody, sometimes, as I always say, some people can be like, man, that's your story. Man, that's a good story, right? And the story isn't written in the book. It's your life. So once again, whatever that case may be, of your path, keep grinding, keep getting after it. And again, right, this is Johnny Cinco. Always believe in the fact that you're going to be the best version of you. So thank you very much for tuning in. Click like, subscribe. This is Johnny Cinco. Peace.